Good
All right,
job,
Dan.
man. You ruined
Here
it
it
all.
is.
Damn fucking right.
Give me a clap sync. Hi there, welcome back to the Dumbumcast. Today, Pokemon. Why? I don't know. Who? Austin. When?
Hi.
Now. How? Spotify and other podcast mediums.
I cannot believe you just did that.
That was
Bro,
good.
yeah,
We
that's
just
pretty
plugged
nice.
the rest of our shit already.
Dude, we don't even got to plug anymore. We can just wrap it up now.
I'll plug
Y'all want to just
myself
wrap it up now?
again.
We're good. We can.
No, I won't plug.
Anyways, Austin, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Austin. As it's been said already, like 3 times. I have nothing else to
The
plug.
listeners don't know that because I'm editing the past
Yeah,
one out.
Well, how was I supposed to know that?
When I did the clap sync.
Well, no,
we're-
Dan
we're-
said Pokemon.
Yeah.
Austin.
The problem
Why?
yeah.
What?
Yeah, but no,
Pokemon.
did you not
And
hear the
then-
subtle?
Us.
Did you not hear-
And you literally said, Austin, do you want to introduce yourself?
no,
Thanks, Austin.
I am
You're
Austin. I no longer. want to
I am
introduce-
judging all your podcast skills.
Oh, that means he's gonna listen to us. That's
bold
crazy.
of you to assume that there's skill involved here.
I
I'm
only
the one that
listen to
edits it,
episodes-
so
You're
yes,
right.
I have to be
Hey.
the one.
Excuse you. I only listen to the ones that I.
All 2 of them.
All
Only
one
one
of them
of
currently
them.
out, and soon to be 2.
Yeah. I don't even think I listened fully to the last one.
But yeah, it's 2 hours. Better
Yeah,
listen
don't
to it on
worry.
a long ride.
It was a long time. Now let's
anyway.
shoot for 3. Let's go.
Oh, you want to shoot for 3. Anyways, the rest of the members, Dan, sound off.
Hello, it is I, Dan.
Hello, host. And the boy, Mr. Snow Miser, Evan.
Evan.
Evan, I hate you so much right now. Why are you making this so difficult?
Sorry,
This motherfucker's giving me so much more work to do.
bro. I'm a
I'm
malicious
actually
little
going to
bastard.
stab him.
That's fair. I'm sorry.
Evan will not be returning for the next
Yeah,
episode of
exactly.
the podcast.
I'm actually.
Austin's actually here so he can get his on-the-job training for the next episode.
That's
Yeah.
true. I'm actually the
I'm
guest.
his replacement.
It's like they're gonna hire a fucking like secret agent, like Agent 47 ass to come in and stab me in my Achilles.
I'll
next week.
actually do you guys proud. I got you guys. Don't
Oh
worry.
no,
Like-
it's just gonna be me
Austin's
and Dan
actually the
coming
caster.
in.
I'm gonna steal his Blue Yeti as well.
We'll get you that good microphone.
For my cold dead hands.
Easy.
That's fair. Anyways, we have a
Pokemon
topic, right?
today.
Yeah.
Yes,
No.
Pokemon.
You did want to talk about bones, but you were like, "No, we're not gonna combine bones."
We're
and
we
Pokemon.
need to talk about bones.
What kind of topic is bones?
No, dude.
No, not bones. Bone.
The
Like the
graphic
book
novel.
Bone. Also known as next episode, guys. Tune in next time for the fucking Dumb Bum podcast. We're talking about the book series Bone.
The
It's
Dumb
written in
Bum
stone now.
podcast?
Yeah,
You just fucked up our name.
I said the Dumb Bum. Oh, Dumb Bum
Dumb
cast.
Bum
Sorry.
podcast?
There you
I'm
go.
actually being ejected. I'm actually being ejected now. Like,
This is no longer a guest
Just
episode.
just
This is a
leave.
resume episode for Austin.
anyways, so
In
Uh,
recent news, Pokemon just came out.
yeah,
Oh.
Pokemon,
Pokemon Gen 4 remakes have come out,
Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
yes.
and we thought, and by we thought, I mean Austin threatened all of us to bring him on for the Pokemon episode.
First of all, I was invited.
Because you threatened us.
No, that's not what happened. You don't have
Held
any
us up at
receipts.
gunpoint.
Show me the receipts, then we can.
He
talk about it.
used all 3 of his hands, each with one pistol in each, and pointed at us and fucking threatened our lives.
And he was like, "Let me talk about Pikachu for 2 hours."
Now,
Exactly.
I would never.
Why fucking Pikachu?
I
That's the
would
most-
never ever.
That's the most
talk about
boring Pokemon to
Pikachu.
start with.
Oh,
Literally.
fine. Let me talk about Dunsparce for about 5 hours.
Now we're talking, baby.
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah,
The
dude. So,
content.
when's Darnsparce get an evolution, real quick?
I've been waiting for that for a while.
What do you mean? Garatina already exists.
That's
You're
fair.
right.
Ooh, the
Nah,
best
bro,
legendary.
he's Arceus.
Did we all want to list off our experience with Pokemon? Since it is the episode.
Well, I guess since no one else said
Did you
anything,
want to go first,
I guess I'll
Mr.
go first.
Applicant?
My first experience with Pokemon were the original Gen 4 games, not Diamond and Pearl, but I played Platinum. That was my first Pokemon game, and I loved Pokemon before that because I started with the anime. I think I started watching in the Gen 3, like Ruby and Sapphire with May and all them and Max. Max was a dumb character. But anyways, I started.
What the fuck you got against Max?
He was boring and
He was fine. He was
no,
a
he
little,
wasn't.
He
He was a little brat. That's
He
what
was a
he
little
was.
fella. He was a little
He
character.
was a little brat.
Did he have Pokemon of his own?
Yeah,
I completely forget.
He had one that he hung out with. I don't remember what it was though.
All I know is that he had a Jirachi in a movie.
There was a few that he had like friendships with, but he never stuck around with any of them.
Really?
If I remember
he's unloyal
correctly.
to his Pokemon.
No, because May was always like, "You can't own a Pokemon yet. You're not old enough."
You're not 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Bonnie wasn't old enough, and she had a fucking antennae.
His literal only character was having that little map device, and that's all he was.
And he was also the backup guy for when Brock got horny.
Yeah, but then Krogot replaced him, and Krogot was so much funnier.
No, they both would do it at the same. Like there was a case where like they tag teamed his ass. I'm pretty sure where like Krogot body checks him, and
Krogot was funnier.
I just want to say, Brock's body is so resistant to poison at this point.
That's true.
He's got a poison jab so often in that show.
Now, James, let's give it up for my boy James because he gets
we poisoned,
fucking wrecked all the time.
Bro,
I love James.
Every single one of his Pokemon tried to eat him.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah, they tried eating him because clearly James is a snack. So it's like,
obviously he must be super tasty. Like
he probably is. Like it's weird that every single one and like all of them are doing it because they care about him. They're like, this is what this guy wants me to do.
Yeah,
they're not doing it because they're hungry.
Good handler.
Yeah, I think the only one that didn't do that was fucking Weezing. And even the Weezing was still blasting with fucking chemicals.
I think Weezing still just blasted with chemicals.
Yeah, I don't think Weezing's mouth was big enough to fit James.
Yeah, because it's like let's think.
Dan,
James is the deepest look into how an actual trainer would deal with his Pokemon. Because everyone's thinking like they're walking around with a fucking.
I'm sorry. If my Pokemon bit me, I don't think I would keep it. Like it continuously bit me.
Well, that's what differentiates you and James. Clearly, James is a superior trainer.
James had that mindset.
No, I just don't want to be abused. I would train it to not abuse me, or if it wouldn't listen, I'd probably just like box it. Honestly,
it's like when a dog runs up on you and just gets too excited and he starts jumping on you or something like that, or like.
No, that's not the same. I don't want to be bitten because
one is a dog, the other is a 6-foot
carnivorous plant trying to eat me.
Notice how none of them hurt James that bad. It's like
he still gets hurt. He had Marini in Sun and Moon, and he would get fucking poisoned by it. Like no,
he's fine. He'd walk that out. Yeah, but it was not
because he's a cartoon character. In case you didn't realize, I'm not a cartoon character. That would kill me.
You could be. Well, are you implying you're not?
Well, Pokemon, you would be.
That just walks around.
Well, what if Pokemon? What if I didn't go in Pokemon world? What if Pokemon came to our world and real life things? I would be dead.
That's just a good buy already. Do you know how much earthquake insurance would cost?
Bro, I'm pretty sure, like, in the Pokedex entry, Marcargo, like, you literally can't stand next to it or you will die.
He's hot as the sun.
We can probably just ask anyone who lives in California about earthquakes.
You can, Japan is currently living in a Pokemon world without Pokemon.
Marcargo is as hot as the sun, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let us not forget that ever. Like his internal body, granted that's his internal body temperature. His external body temperature isn't nearly as hot, but if you take a thermometer, it's gonna melt.
Bro, I wouldn't even get close enough to do that.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Like, being a fire type trainer is just going to be a lot of pressure.
Being any type trainer would be pressuring. Dude, I'd be the fucking in the most dangerous. If I was being a trainer, I'd want to be fucking poison type or steel type. So I'm either fucking losing fingers or I'm slowly dying of lethal toxins every single day.
You're not gonna have a fun time.
He's a masochist, so
no, I'm not a masochist. I just enjoy the boys. Right?
You
They're
enjoy
cute
the
little
boy.
sweeties. I enjoy the
You
boy.
enjoy masochism. It's you
I
can
don't
just
enjoy
say it.
masochism. No,
It's okay,
okay.
guys.
This
It's
is-
okay. This is a non-judgmental place.
I know it's not an unjudgeable place, but I'm not a fucking masochist. I don't like getting hurt. It's not fun.
Well, first of all, this is a judgmental place because it's the podcast.
That's true. It's
And
the most
second off,
judgmental place, actually. now that I
Evan,
think
would
about
you
it.
like to sound off on your experience with Pokemon next?
I technically didn't finish. We just,
Oh, you didn't continue, I guess.
because we.
We went on a
said
tangent
Matt,
already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I
went
heard
on
Matt.
to-
I will
'cause I
not let
said
anyone
Matt.
sully Max.
Well, I
Yeah,
did.
you heard
Homie.
Max slander and your eyes went red, Evan.
Exactly. I was like, not
'cause
having
he's
it.
so
He's
bad
like
there.
he's way cooler than other ones like Bonnie and shit. It's like I would
Like,
rather have Max any day over
yes,
Bonnie.
that
Who's
is true.
Bonnie?
Bonnie's the one
Bonnie's-
from X and Y. The only good thing about Bonnie
You're
was that she had a really cute Tyrantrum onesie, and I wanted it, but like
Right.
more like adult sized for me.
But anything past like the Gen 5 anime, even the Gen 5 anime is kind of iffy. But anything past that is bad. So you can't really compare.
Well,
I
to be fair, we
like
kind
the
of
Gen
grew
6.
up, so that was also a thing.
I was pleasantly and I pleasantly enjoyed the Gen 6 anime. The Gen 7
Their
anime
animation
completely fucking
budgets-
lost me.
Their animation budget in like 6 and 7 were high.
Yeah, like some of the fight scenes in Gen 7 and 8 were fucking crazy.
Like the final fights, like what is it?
That's
Like the Megazord X versus the Ash Greninja. That went kind of hard.
that one did go kind of hard.
It did go
And
kinda-
then
but he did lose that one.
he did lose. A reminder that fucking the only reason why he won is because he didn't have to fight a champion in fucking
And then
Sun and Moon.
Gen 6.
He just had to
around,
beat
and my
the-
boy
yeah.
won finally. Or not Gen
What?
6, Gen 7.
No, that's what I said. Exactly. The internet rejoiced for months about Ash winning, which is understandable, I
Oh
suppose.
yeah, he's the boy.
Exactly. He finally did it, and now he's just mentoring a guy who's just who's got to catch them all. Like it's
Who's
finally
actually
getting
catching.
Yeah, he's catching them all.
Anyways.
But,
And then
you know,
didn't some of the
thing.
old Gen 1s come back?
What? Yeah, I think Brock and May showed up for a couple episodes here and there, but like not much.
Hey.
Amazing. I just want to see my boy Brock.
Mm-hmm.
Dawn
Is he safe?
is coming back in the Gen 8.
Ayo, for real?
Yeah, she came
Yeah.
Let's
back.
go!
Mm-hmm. Brad, when the fuck is what's her face?
May?
No, not May. Why am I blanking on
Iris.
Iris? Thank you. When's Iris coming back? Because I really liked her in the show, and then about Iris. It's just an insight. Block his name out.
Oh, Evan.
Fuck, sorry. No. Me and my brother have a joke about Iris, where it originated because we were playing Black 2 White 2, and this is back when like my brother and I were like really dumb. And we weren't nearly as good as Pokemon as we are today. I forget exactly how it happened, but I think he lost to Iris. No, he didn't lose to Iris. No, it was just the presence of Iris. We realized because we played Black and White, and we were like, "This is the best game ever." Because that's the game we started with.
Yeah.
Well, that's like one of them. Like,
We have to edit that one again.
really earning the resume right now. So
Well, how sensitive is your brother's name to be known?
Very.
Because you weren't saying the last name.
I guess, but then like I'm pretty sure I've said my own name, my last name.
You
a bunch
didn't?
of
No,
times.
you didn't.
I haven't. Okay,
You
well,
never did.
All right. Anyways, what's it called? You can edit them out or not. It's up to you.
I will see what I can do.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'm making
regardless-
notes right now.
So,
Can we move, Dan? Tell us your.
he played platinum. He played platinum.
Dan,
But we were
tell
playing
us
black and
about
white. And then after that, we realized that his favorite gym leader from Black and White was replaced by Iris, and in black and white and the white version for Black and White, and we didn't like that. And then how Iris became the champion for Black and White too. And we thought that was really dumb. So like, whenever my brother and I are talking about this, we'll just look at him. We'll just be like, man, fuck Iris. Just for any situation. We'll just be talking about anything, and then suddenly the two of us will be like, if we mention Iris in the slightest, we'll just look at each other like, man, fuck Iris. Which is weird because I really liked her and I thought she was like really friendly and nice from the anime.
Oh yeah, she's
Like
dope.
I almost bought him the card. Yeah, I almost man, fuck Iris. I almost, that being said, I almost bought her card for him.
Oh,
This is
you
like a
should.
joke. I'd be
How
like,
much?
look at this, and then we'd fucking look at each other. And we're like, man, fuck Iris. It's funny.
How much were you willing to go for that joke?
Well, the card was like $10. It's fine.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's like it was just gonna be someone's gonna get as like a bonus with his birthday. Like usually, what I do for him on like his birthday or something like that is I'll give him like a Pokemon card, like a expensive one, and like put in his like birthday card. Be like, here you go, buddy. Instead of like $20, just give him like a swaggy ass card. Anyways, before I say his name anymore, Dan, what the fuck did you do with Pokemon?
What did I do? Well,
Yeah.
I started off with
A young
Diamond.
lad. Ooh.
With what?
Yeah, I started off with Diamond.
Oh, nice. I respect that.
And then, not by choice, mind you.
Not. I hate it.
I just got my first DS and it just kind of showed up and I'm like, this game where I literally just do no type of strategy and just have all 4 moves be attack is pretty fun. And then I think...
Team Assault Vest, baby.
And then I think I went to Soul Silver next.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh, those remakes were fire.
Soul Silver was
I was
another
like-
one of my first ones.
I was like,
that was
damn.
really good.
This Pokemon following me is pretty cool. And then Black and White came out. And I transferred all my Pokemon to that. And the highlight of Black and White to me was, that like weird trading thing where you would like put a Pokemon up with someone else and they put one up and it would like give you a thumbs up or a thumbs down depending on if it's a good trade.
Yeah.
Well, I put up a Pikachu and this man put up a shiny Raikou. And he said thumbs up.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, it was. I mean, he probably got that from like a Machamps.com website or something like that.
Do not
Wait,
care.
what did you just say, Evan? What is
Oh,
currently-
Oh, well, Machamps.com is a website that you can go to. Don't know how it works, but you can go onto it, and it basically just gives you free hacked-in shinies.
Huh.
Anyways,
Yeah.
So basically, my copy of Pokemon White, I currently have the most legendaries in it. And the most
Nice.
shiny legendaries.
You still have your copy? Like,
You got all the legendaries via the art of the deal.
It's somewhere in this fucking house.
Bro, dude,
But-
you got all your
but,
Pokemon.
This was the last game before they made it, so you had to pay to bring Pokemon forward.
You
Which
don't
is
do that
why they
anymore.
are stuck. Yeah, well,
Oh yeah, they
this
did
was
that.
this was when they did that, Evan.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Gen 6 you had to pay.
Which is really
Which is
dumb.
lame.
It's very dumb. I like how they realized that real fast because like no one used Pokemon Bank. Pokemon Bank sucked. Which is a shame. The mascot for Pokemon Bank was a fucking biddy. But then for
Wait.
that one, yeah.
Wait, hold on. What are you talking about?
like the mascot lady for
oh, okay. I thought you
for
meant like
Pokemon Bank.
the mascot Pokemon for Pokemon Bank. And like, what are you doing?
Excuse me. Last I checked, I'm not the furry here, Zach. It's
We're all furries today. We're talking
I
about
don't-
Pokemon.
so we're probably all gonna get on that tangent.
I
I'll be
know,
like, yo,
we
which
should talk about
Pokemon you want to fuck?
Please
Well,
no.
first of all,
No.
we'll answer that later.
We'll get to that later. Exactly.
I don't want to answer that at all.
Zach, you can go next. All they need to know is I started with Platinum.
Well, you went first, Austin.
Shit, it was Bridget. Okay.
Oh, wait, no! I forgot the best part of my experience with Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, your experiences,
we
dude.
can forget about that part.
It physically got murdered.
How so? Tell me.
Tell
Tell the audience.
With my DS, with the a digital copy of X and Y only for this DS, and I was like, oh boy, I sure do love this. And then a hitman just came out of nowhere and fucking killed it.
Oh man,
Who is this hitman's name?
who's that hitman?
Just Austin.
Oh really?
Good thing my name's Austina, you know. I don't know who that Austin guy is.
Yeah, I know, right?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like, why would I ever still hang out with someone who physically killed the game for me?
Okay, in my defense for the audience, the full story is
Oh.
we were walking down a hallway in school, and he was playing on his DS. I think we just traded. Like, I gave you like a shiny Quagsire. I think
You
like
gave me 3. You gave me a shiny Gyarados, a shiny Quagsire, and you just traded with me, so I had a Dusclops.
Yeah.
He trades with you, and the Pokemon are named Duct Now.
We just traded, and my best friend at the time thought it would be funny to purposely trip me, purposely trip me, and then my hand went flying, and it hit his hand, and it had the DS in it, and then his DS went flying into a garbage bin.
No, it just hit the ground.
Oh, I thought it flew into the garbage bin. Okay, it hit the ground.
There was no garbage bin in that hallway.
Austin, why are you destroying people's property like that? It's kind of fucking
Anyways,
mean.
it wasn't my fault technically.
Yeah, but dude, why are you destroying
He hasn't
people's property?
changed. Nothing. He still destroys everything I love.
That's fair.
I
It's all
don't know what
good.
you're talking about. I am the only thing you love.
I can't wait till you get an
Exactly,
Nintendo
and he's slowly
Switch,
destroying
and you get-
himself. So it's like,
Yeah, that's kind of part of my Pokemon story too.
Yeah, your guilt, your lore.
I'm pretty similar to Dan, except for I didn't start with Diamond. I started with Platinum. And I think my second game was Heart Gold. Then I played Black and White 2. And I don't think I ever beat them though. I think
How you beat Black and White 2?
I definitely didn't beat Black and White 2. I think I beat Black. I think, if I'm correct. I think I did, but I don't think I ever did Black and White 2. I don't think I ever beat them. And I've been a Pokemon fan ever since. I have all the games up to that, really. Except, actually, no, I lost my Heart Gold cartridge, sadly. It has lost the time.
I think we all lost our like Heart Gold, Soul Silver cartridges.
Nah, man, my brother and I still have.
You still got yours?
Yeah,
wait,
dude.
You got the walker with it?
It's somewhere in the house. Fuck, man, it needs new batteries. It's got a Magikarp that's sealed away since like 2014, but like,
mine absolutely never worked.
Bro, hey man, shout out to the Magikarp that's currently living in my Pokewalker, fucking rent free for the last 8 years.
Oh yeah, I had a Slowpoke in there. It's somewhere in the wild
Bro,
now.
dude, it's probably like a fucking level 900.
That's a Slowbro now.
Yeah, exactly. It's a me.
Actually, it's wizened up by the street. It's a Slowking.
Yeah. But bitch, at this point it's Galarian.
It's Galarian.
That's funny.
Just leave it. Just leave it in a different country.
I also went down the rabbit hole of shiny hunting in. When did I start? Gen 6, I think. X and Y. That's when I started. That's when I started. But I never did like the Poke Radar or anything. I think I just did breeding for it in that game.
Yeah,
and then,
Poke Radar sucks. Man. I hate doing Poke Radar.
It's better in Brilliant Diamond and Pearl.
I don't believe
it's a lot easier. It is.
I don't believe you.
Well, that's because you're a fool.
I'm not a fool.
That's why I
that's
knew.
That's because you didn't knock your friend's DS out his hand.
Exactly. Yeah, you don't know the technique. If I destroy my other friend's property, then that means it lowers the chances.
The soul of his Pokemon goes into mine.
Exactly.
Empowering my shiny chance.
And then I really got into it in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I had like over 1,000 hours in Omega Ruby. It stopped counting. It stopped counting.
Your in-game clock stopped?
Yeah, it stopped after 999 hours. So I don't technically know how much.
I was told that if you ever reached that point, it just deleted everything.
It did not delete my hours.
Okay.
I can't confirm. Yeah,
I was always told it just deleted everything.
Well,
I mean that sounds like a sounds like a playground rumor. That does
sound like a Pokemon rumor, though.
That's perfect.
If you play for over 1,000 hours, your computer will self-destruct when you turn it back on. Your Gardevoir will have burning black eyes that are bleeding, and it'll haunt you forever.
You said that was a bad thing.
Bro,
you prefer Gardevoir like that.
That's fair. You prefer as a creepypasta Gardevoir where it has where it's bleeding eyes and a gaped maw.
Yes, actually.
Nice.
Bro,
Like,
stop making fun of. What's
flick-
that one?
flick-
Stop making fun of Gothitelle.
Bro, no, dude, Gothitel's dope. I like Gothitelle.
It's okay for me.
She's
Bitch,
alright.
bitch.
Okay for me.
I like her more than the other one, like her opposite, like Solosis or whatever his name is.
I was gonna say the Hatterene line, but okay.
Colossus.
No,
Mean.
they're not even. They weren't even introduced in the
No,
same.
they aren't the same gen, but
Yeah,
they're like similar concepts.
dude,
That doesn't mean
Solosis,
they're opposites. That means
Solosis,
every.
Duosian, and Reuniclus are awesome. I
Oh,
love them.
I love Uniclist line.
Reuniclus is great. He's a little goofball.
Red
He's
is
like-
just in OU.
yeah, because he's good. Because he's
Yeah,
not
he was
bad.
hella good. Oh, I suppose it's my turn to talk about my past.
Yeah, go on ahead, Zach. Tell us how Pokemon has scarred you mentally and physically as a child.
Well, let me just. I'll set down my little campfire. I was a poor young boy. I didn't have much. I didn't really start. Okay, so like, I knew like all my cousins' friends had Pokemon. I didn't have a Game Boy or a DS at the time, so I was like, oh wow, that looks cool. It's a big dragon. And so like, do you guys remember all the like the online Pokemon games?
What do you mean by online games?
I think so. Yeah.
Like Pokemon MMOs and stuff?
Any Pokemon's an online game if you got a link cable.
I
bitch.
remember
It's-
I remember the Pokemon game that was literally just a browser, and you would like it would simulate the battles for you.
Pokemon
Yeah.
Showdown. Pokemon Showdown is dope.
Was it?
Have you talked about that one?
Showdown? I don't.
No, this
I-
was before Pokemon Showdown.
Oh,
Yeah.
you also you're. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about it's either Poke MMO or it was a Pokemon Crater. It might have been, I think it was
I
Pokemon
played
Crater.
both of those, and those
You
were
did?
both.
Was it-
Oh,
Those were how I
It was
got.
a game that like you would if you wanted to like train up, you'd fight a bunch of Hoppips that were level 100.
Oh Jesus, yeah, that sounds like Pokemon MMO.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but
Mhm.
well, yeah, I started out with those games because I was like, oh wow, these are cool. I think the starters I always chose it was either Totodile or Charmander,
that's fair.
and then I would always just keep playing along, and then at some point I'd be like, and then forget, and then at some point I did get my first like, I didn't get a DS, it was a Game Boy, Game
Mhm.
Boy Mini or Micro,
Hey,
and I started Gen 3. I'm a Gen 3 child technically.
I respect that.
Wow.
But also technically a Gen 1er
late
because I
there.
got Pokemon Leaf Green.
No, I feel you. I mean, the first Pokemon game I ever touched was a copy of Pokemon. It was either Fire Red or Red. I think it was
Ooh.
Red. I think it was being played on a Game Boy. But then again, Fire Red was a Game Boy Advance game, so who knows? Regardless, and I remember picking a Bulbasaur, and that's where the nickname Mister Bulb comes from.
Ooh.
It's
that's
why
smart.
it's why the Gen 1 starters have such simple names. Where it's just I don't even have a name for Charmander because I never ever picked Charmander.
Charmy the Bee.
Charmander's boring. But it was
Oh.
always Mr. Bulb and Little Squirt if I feel like going the other one. Yeah, what y'all name all your starters? Like your
Well,
preferred boys.
I'll tell you after I finish my origin story, Evan.
Oh, Dude, I'm sorry. Never mind. We'll get to that later.
Oh, but yeah, I played through Leaf Green. I remember trying to find guides. It would just give me Fire Red guides. It'd be like, no, these houses look different. This won't work on my game.
And they're the exact same, pretty much.
Yeah, they're pretty much just different Pokemon.
Yeah, I know, but as a child, I was like, no, these are completely opposite games. This would never work for me. I need a Leaf Green guide. I can't use Fire Red.
You sicken me.
And then at some point, I did get, I got a DSi.
Ooh.
Yeah, y'all remember those, the ones with the cameras.
Hell yeah, dude. We rather pre-ordered that bitch.
Oh,
He
those were
saved
so good.
he saved a bunch of his allowance from and like stuff like that, and his birthday just happened, so he got some money towards that, and he pre-ordered Pokemon Black, the one with Reshiram, and he got a fancy DSi with a bunch of artwork on it, and we still have it.
Yo, that's
today.
dope.
It's
I think
fucking.
my brother still has his DSi, like DSi XL.
I don't think it's an XL. I think it's just a DSi, but it's swaggy. I played many a DS games. on that, and I had very much fun.
Same. What is it? Then I played through. I think it was Diamond first, and then Heart Gold came out. Because I was like, oh, sick! I get a small Pokeball with it, and then I sunk so much time into that. And then my world opened up, knowing competitive Pokemon existed with Smogon.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
shit!
And I was like, ooh, I can make these Pokemon faster.
Yes.
And then I played some Pokemon Showdown. Like this was, I don't know if y'all remember. Do you know the Weather Wars in Gen 5?
The
You said
Weather
the
Wars?
Weather Wars?
There's like an arc in like competitive Pokemon called the Weather Wars.
Are you talking about the fucking genies came in, or like?
I'm talking about when the meta was like it was either Hippowdon, Politoed, or like whatever they used for
I didn't
Oh,
even.
secondaries.
those ones. Oh my god, I barely remember that,
Like
man. I don't.
Politoed was a menace.
Yeah,
Hippowdon was around. Tyranitar was still viable.
yeah, or
It was
just
a
the whole
good
gimmick was
time.
like, every competitive and viable team was a weather team.
Oh yeah, this was
Fucking
also
wild.
back when like Garchomp was still kind of banned in OU,
Yeah,
so that
now
was a
look at him.
fun time.
Look how the mighty have fallen, man. Fucking Agislash is sitting in UU. That blows my
That's
mind right now.
I
Bitch
don't
was
know
an
how that
Uber in
happened.
Gen 6.
And then I played through. Was it? I watched a lot of the TV show, or at least mainly the Gen 3 and 4 animes.
Uh-huh.
And then played through. Didn't play Black or White, or Black or White 2. Played Pokemon Y.
Mm.
And then I remember I went on a date and I was like, wait here. And then I went to go pick up Ultra Sun.
Oh
Yo,
my god!
a man of culture. Yes,
And
dude, you
now
should
we're
have pulled
here.
out. You should have pulled out Ultra Sun in your 3DS. It's like, all right, this is
And
the
he
date now.
hasn't played Pokemon Sword or Shield.
No, I did
Ew.
not play Sword or Shield.
What do you mean
Nah,
you don't want to play a game you don't want to
me.
play? How
I
dare
didn't
you?
play Sword and Shield in it.
Be like the
Bro,
rest of those bozos and
I
waste
play.
money on a game we know we're not going to enjoy.
So I play League of Legends now, Evan.
I respect you don't got to pay for League of Legends.
Oh, who says I pay with my money?
That's fair.
I pay with my time and patience.
That's true.
Oh, but yeah. Uh, and since we've all kind of finished our origin stories on Pokemon, I have another kind of leading question.
Uh-huh.
Like, we all started when we were fairly young, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were some of
Yeah,
the
bro.
fat rumors you heard around Pokemon, like, when you were starting slash playing?
Um,
Well,
that
I mean, the
spamming the fucking what are those
The A
buttons?
button?
A button to make it catch better.
No, it wasn't the A button.
I still do that.
It was the
Out of
bumper
habit.
buttons.
It was the back buttons, like the R
The
ones.
bumpers.
Oh,
Yeah, the bumpers. That's what I heard.
I
If you click those and B, mine was B,
mine
not A.
was mine was A, just because like yes,
B
I need
for
to time
bitch.
it. I also heard like the back bumper wasn't rumor, but I was like, oh no, my bumpers are kind of like they're kind of fucked. My Pokemon will escape.
Nah, dude, what's it called? For me, fucking, my town, like my area was fucking lame as shit. Like none of the kids talked about well, we talked about Pokemon, of course, but there was no Pokemon rumors that floated around because like all of us were just boring and just didn't look up anything. We just played the game honestly and earnestly. So like the only rumors we heard about were the ones like like over the actual fucking
Over the internet.
the Mew under
The
the
Mew
truck
3?
bullshit. No, like the Mew under the truck bullshit. It's like
Oh, that was shit.
that's what I mean. Or like there's some kid who decides to be a stupid head for 1 minute and be like, "Hey, bro, did you know you can catch a Jirachi if you go outside in this one day and hold your fucking thing up? It'll send you an fucking message."
No, there was this one
I'd be
rumor
like,
that
"This is how I got the Jirachi." I'd be like, everyone's like, "Fuck off."
no, there was this one rumor because this was around like this was in like elementary school where my
Mhm.
friend came up to me. He's like, "Yo," and they tapped me on the shoulder. He's like, "Hey, yo, Zach, do you know there's this thing called Pokerus?" I'm like, "What's that?" It's like it's a virus, and I gasped as a child. It's like, "What do you mean it's a virus?" It's like, "Yeah, there's a virus in Pokemon that spreads," and I'm like, "Dear God, what happened?" And He's like, I don't know. I quarantined all my Pokemon in a box.
Yo, no, actually, that's the worst place to put him because if your Pokemon catches Pokerus, putting him in a box will freeze it, so they'll always have Pokerus.
I know, but he told me about Pokerus, and I'm like, oh god, I hope I
Yeah.
don't catch it.
No, dude, you want to catch it though. It's really
Yeah,
Yeah, I
fucking
know. Like
good.
later on, I knew about it. And I'm like, yes, give me the virus.
Give
That's
me.
gonna be
Give
that's
me
a really
the
good sentence.
Yeah, this one's gonna get canceled.
Oh, but I remember just being like, oh no, I hope my Pokemon don't get deleted because of Pokerus.
No, dude, you should have seen me. There was one time in Gen 6 I was dicking around and I caught a fucking coughing and it sat in my box for like months. I was okay, I'll go near this bitch later. And, and I'm looking through my box and suddenly I see the little purple fucking box at the top of and I was like, and I nearly shat myself. A fucking like 3 turtle heads came out of my asshole and it's like, I was like, oh my god.
Because you were playing on the toilet, Evan.
No, I wasn't. I was like, oh my god. So it's like, I had a fucking coughing with Pokerus. I was like, dude.
That's very fitting that it was a coughing with Pokemon.
No, that's what I mean. It's funny.
I just remember Gen 6 coming out and just it's like there was a lot of people that just spread contagions over like the Wonder Trades of just take this.
I miss
This
the
has
Wonder Trade
Pokerus.
so much.
Wonder Trade was kind of fun. I got a Giratina
Wonder
off
Trade
it.
was the best thing ever.
Did
But,
you ever just fuck people over with Wonder Trades? Like you're just sending out level 1s?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you know how many
100%.
fucking love discs you get? That's like currency. Love discs are
Love
currency.
dicks.
No,
No, I was a good little boy. I bred like what? Like yes, I'm trying to breed a perfect Garchomp. The rest will go into the Wonder Trade.
no, that's what I
Mine
mean.
were all
That's what you
shiny
use Wonder Trade
rejects.
for. Yeah, exactly. You just dump all your shiny rejects to get something cool, or if you're trying to farm fucking love discs for heart scales and you don't have anyone with thief. Fuck.
Oh god. I
Um,
remember trying to get my Lodic was a pain in the dick.
mhm.
Low dick.
Hey bro, look, it's my low dick.
Oh, there was this one rumor concerning one of the movies where I remember like all the kids in my class were like, "Yo, did you see this Pokemon movies? Like, what? What's going on?" And then was it? Do you remember in the original movie when Mewtwo was in the metal armor?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Do you not remember he's in the fucking?
I never watched any of the movies.
Bruh!
What
Well,
was it?
That
Sorry?
shit good.
Was it? There were 2 rumors spread around my school of just it's like, "Hey, yo, this metal Mewtwo, that's Mew 3. It's Steel type."
Oh.
Everyone that mentioned Mew 3, I wanted to fucking fight them immediately.
It's like searching up it's the Pokemon equivalent of searching up Super Saiyan 100.
No, that's what I mean. Like, I was immune to all this shit because like I would just watch Digino Gaming and a bunch of other fucking videos on the internet that just told me to be like, yeah, these things are fake as fuck. Don't listen to them. So it's like I'd see a bunch of kids running around and be like, oh my god, here.
I never found content like that as a child. I
Bro,
was just
dude,
like, yes, Godzilla music videos.
Nah, bro, I lucked out. Like fucking like that shit was in my childhood because like everyone always mentioned it. Like I lived off of like normal boots, like that whole section, like Peanut Butter Gamer, Space Hamster, and shit like that. I got a Space Hamster's autograph one time when I was like fucking like 12. I nearly shot myself again. It's
Where?
why? No, dude. It's like I probably don't. I don't want to get into detail, but I ended up bumping into him at a fucking Best Buy. Because I bumped into him and so like was like because like see we bumped into him and I was talking to him real friendly, like I was like, dude, we're fucking massive fans and Space Jam was like, I'm glad to hear it, like he's being a polite, adult, and me and my brother are like 11
Oh yeah,
and
y'all
12.
are children too.
We're children. Well, we're not children. We're not we're like preteens at best. Still fucking children,
Yeah,
but like enough
12-year-olds.
like if we were like fucking 6 and 7, he'd probably be acting like much more nice. But like, oh my god. Regardless, because like what ended up happening is what's it called? My fucking my dad knew what's it called? A friend whose friend what's it called? Was at the time knew the Space Hamster, and so he was in the town to go visit. And that's how we met him and we talked to him. We're like it was really fucking cool. It's like the only time of close thing I've come to meeting a celebrity.
That's kind of cool.
By some year miracle that you're listening to this, Space Hamster. Thank you for making me and my brother very happy people that one day. I'm sorry we were so fucking cringe and told you to play Munchables. Like, I'm so fucking sorry. It's like we were like, hey man, we got a really good idea for a video game for like if you're looking for like obscure game that's really fun. And we were like, yeah, it's Munchables. It's really fun. I like it. It's got a good soundtrack. It does, but still, we were like little cringe lords at the time. I'm so
This
sorry.
is a story that you
This
didn't
is my
even tell
public.
us outside
Give
the
this video
podcast.
all 12 of my fans. If you hear this, send this to Space Hamster so he can know that the one time that one shitter in the fucking Best Buy is really sorry for being a little cringe child. And thank you for the autograph. I don't know where we put it, but it is safely in our house somewhere. And we cherish it. It's literally a loose leaf with his channel fucking like background thing printed out with a little blank that just says what's it called, like just it just has his name and Space Hamster and what's it called, it's like to me and then my brother, and it made our fucking heart. We were like, dude, this is the coolest thing ever.
If this leads to a Space Hamster guest episode, Evan, I'm going to be shocked.
That's gonna be fucking
That's
insane.
gonna be lit.
That's gonna be cool. Anyways, what's it called? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That was something I need to get off my chest. Now that I have like the
You've been
slightest
holding that in
iota.
for a while. I
have been, because I haven't known. Because what am I gonna do? Call him and be like, "Hey man, I'm sorry for being a fucking
I should call Space Hamster.
Yeah, exactly. I shouldn't.
Is he still around?
Yeah, he still makes content. I mean,
hey.
I don't really watch a lot of his stuff, but it's still fine. You know, the guy still does fun stuff.
Got a soft spot in your heart.
Exactly. Yeah. I haven't watched a lot of the normal Boots guys. I still watch Brutal Moose a lot. Brutal Moose, because he's making some good content. I like that.
Pro Jared got uncanceled, so that's impressive.
I know. I'm surprised.
Let's go.
He bounced back. I mean, I still think he's kind of a little goblin creature for doing that, but he's not as much of a goblin creature now.
No, I kind of always thought he was a goblin creature.
That's fair. I rate
just
him
off of looks.
I rate him coming back one broken marriage out of 10.
But hey, he still makes the good content.
I guess I don't watch any of his stuff. Like I said, I don't watch any of his stuff except for Did You Know Gaming. I was really sad because I was really enjoying their little fucking like tier list podcast thing that they were doing too. It was very nice where they'd have like a bunch of they'd have like a bracket thing. What are we talking about? This isn't Pokemon.
No, it isn't.
We don't have.
I'm sorry.
We don't have to keep it directly on Pokemon.
Yes, we do.
That's
no,
fair.
we don't.
That's fair. If I kept talking about this, we'd be talking for like 3 hours. It's like, so let's backtrack that real quick. Yes. Another fun thing that I used to do. Was real quick. This is going back to Pokemon on the computer. Now that I've gotten that out, I feel a weight off of my shoulders. I feel 5 pounds lighter. You're mentioning fun computer browser Pokemon bootleg games, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you want to know one that I fucked with really hard?
What did you fuck with?
PokeFarm.
Wait,
do you guys know PokeFarm?
Nope.
Why does this sound familiar?
PokeFarm was the fucking coolest thing in the world. All right, it was the whole thing with PokeFarm is that it was solely designed. It was like a little thing where it was just hatching shit. It was just hatching eggs and then raising them. Like there wasn't really a whole lot of battling. You basically just raise them and then level them up and just kind of have them. They evolve and stuff like that. Yeah, you'd get items and stuff like that. You trade away stuff you don't want for more eggs, so you can go hatch them. But what the cool thing about this was that a bunch of these eggs, like this game was filled with a bunch of stuff. They made some of their own custom forms for Pokemon, and every egg for every Pokemon at the time of this game, because I think it was like up to like early Gen 5. It definitely had up to Gen 4. I know that much. Because I distinctly remember someone and like just about every Pokemon that could be an egg had an egg, and each of their eggs were all designed to look like the Pokemon like from the anime. Like remember how the anime they had like their eggs were all designed and looked like the thing they were gonna hatch into instead of just being the fucking white egg with the green spots, which I think is dumb.
Yes.
Oh yes,
Yoshi. Exactly, Yoshi. That always bugged me because it's like, wouldn't each of the different Pokemon eggs have like different looks and styles and shit? Because not all the eggs are the same. They do it in the anime where they'll have a fucking, the only one that really looks like that are like Togepis and stuff like that. And even then, Togepis are the little speckled one, the red and the blue ones, instead of just the green ones. So So it's like, if it was like a Pikachu, it'd be like a yellow egg with a black stripe through the middle with maybe like a smaller red stripe through the black stripe. It was like really neat. Yeah, or like it was in a zigzag or something like that. Some other ones that were really good, like the Wailord one looked like it was like a light blue with a weird little patch on the underneath that looked like Wailord's chin area. It was just cool. It's like they looked like the thing it was gonna hatch into, and I really liked that.
This kind of reminds me of what was it? There's the monster. It's like Monster Hunter. It's a new one that came out.
Monster
Hunter Stories.
Yeah,
where all the eggs look different.
Exactly. It's like so
pretty
you can tell what you're getting into because they wouldn't tell you what egg it was unless you already caught those eggs before.
You just kind of know off looking.
Exactly. So like, if you grab the first egg, you'd be able to be like, oh, this is going to hatch into a Magby because it looks like the Magby look. And then after it hatches to a Magby, you now know it's a Magby egg, and the game would tell you it's a Magby egg when you get it.
That's kind of dope.
It was really sweet. It made me very happy because it's like I like the idea of being a Pokemon breeder was always really fun.
I have a complete 180 experience of Pokemon Online stuff. Found out about competitive Pokemon, but also found out about hentai because of Pokemon. So that was interesting.
Okay. Nice.
Let's not delve deeper.
Let's not go down.
We know we have to.
We never.
Well, what more is there to say?
Go on. What kind of hentai did you find?
Please stop.
Why?
No.
This is good content. What do you?
I got to see Jessie with her hair down.
Yo, that is blasphemy.
Cynthia hit different after that.
Okay.
Bro, dude, Cynthia ones are boring. I don't like Cynthia ones.
I love Cynthia.
Cynthia was the shitty, what's it called, hentai ones you could find.
I thought you were just calling her shitty in general there.
Nah, she's one of the most scariest trainers to fight in Pokemon history. It's like,
you just walk into a room accidentally and it's like, bitch, time to battle.
No, that's
how it was in Gen 5.
Yeah, in Black and White, it's either in Black and White or Black 2, White 2. I think she might be in both, actually. There's a house that she has a house in Undella Town, I think. I could be butchering it.
Champion.
Yeah, she has a little house, like a little getaway house that doesn't show anything that's Cynthia's house. There's no sign outside that says Cynthia's house.
It's a panic room.
It's just a nice little house. The only idea is this is known for being like taking in guests from around the world. Like it's like a nice tourist spot. So you'll walk into the house, and then you walk in and you are greeted by Cynthia being like, "Oh, hello." It's like, "Oh, hi, I'm Cynthia, the champion from the Sinnoh region. Yeah, I have this little house here. It's like, oh, and are you looking to become what's it called? I think she says different depending on how many, if you're like the champion yet or not. I think she's like, is she like, if you're not the champion, she's like, oh, are you looking to become the champion now?
Wait, can you fight her before like the Elite Four?
Bro, you can fight her. She has like level 65s. You can fight her when you have like level like 18s.
She's just there. You can fight. What?
She's just there, and she can beat your fucking ass.
That's great. I love that.
It is. She is terrifying because you'll go in.
Team?
Oh, absolutely. You think she's gonna leave anywhere without her Garchomp, dude?
Oh, I know about Garchomp, but do y'all remember her fucking Spiritomb?
Yeah, no, her Spiritomb is beef. Fuck. No, although, dude, Cynthia's team is like actually kind of scary because it's
a competitive team. Basically,
it's designed like an actual competitive team where like the other teams like whittle you down and what's it called them up. Put a bunch of status problems for you to deal with, and then once all of your Pokemon are like, oh, we can beat the shit out of Garchomp, just comes around and comes out with a fucking serrated dagger and just shanks each of your Pokemon individually many times. Yeah. Also, speaking of which, my brother recently beat Brilliant Diamond.
Already?
Yes, he gamed it. This was after he farmed for like a billion years to get a slightly bluer Piplup. Slightly bluer Piplup.
Oh, how long did that take? Like 4 hours?
That is not bad. That is fast compared to most hunts.
Bro, what kind of fucking universe you? We bought the game.
I just have.
We bought the game at like 4. Like 4 in the afternoon. Like, well, no, we got home and started playing it by 4 in the afternoon. He got his Pokemon. He did take some time to sleep later on. Like he was up till like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and he went to bed for a little while, like for like a few hours.
Okay.
But he didn't get his Pokemon until probably about 12 o'clock the next day.
And he is very lucky for that.
He is
There are
incredibly lucky for that.
There are people right now. There's someone on Twitch
No,
still shiny
dude.
hunting for one, and it's like
no, something crazy. Jokingly, while we were waiting for him to get the actual Pokemon, like get the shiny, I looked up other people hunting for a shiny Piplup, and there's this one guy. Jeez, I'm trying to remember what his name is. Here, give me like 5 seconds. Actually, I can go ask him.
So unprepared.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm not. Fuck man,
Right,
I don't know.
Go mute your mic.
No, it's all good. Give me a second.
All right.
He's gonna say his name and you're gonna have to fucking mute it later.
What do you mean we? I'm gonna have to do that.
What's the name of the guy that's currently still in purgatory, trying to get that shiny Piplup? What did you say his name was?
It's me. I accidentally reset after seeing the shiny Piplup.
I can't actually. No, I did try and reset for a shiny.
All right, so I'm back. The guy's name was I believe the channel is called Just Me the Guy, like JUS, like Just Me the Guy. I put him on, and he's a bro. First off, he, like
Evan.
my brother.
Evan.
I'm
gonna just censor some of them now.
That's no. There's 4. There's 4 times if you want how he transfer you money. I'll actually pay you for your work. Because I'm giving you so much.
I'm gonna start up that OnlyFans for a podcast now, just so I have compensation.
Just for me, whenever I say my brother's name, he just censor the bitch out. But yeah, either way. So while my brother was working on that, we put on Just Me the Guy. Just Me had probably about a couple, like maybe like another like 20 starts ahead of him. But then my brother manages to luck out. I think the lot he clocks in getting a shiny around like 595.
Oh my god!
Can I just say what I was gonna say? Because it's the same thing, but it's gonna take a lot quicker.
Evan,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but can we let Austin talk?
that's okay. It's fine.
We're gonna need you to.
There's a streamer that I was watching, and he was going for a shiny Piplup, and he was like at 2,200 resets.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, because the
Why?
chance is only 1 in 4,000.
Yeah, but in the newer games, the chance is 1 in like 4,000. In the older ones, like everything from 1 to Gen 5 is like 1 in 8,000. So they're like
Yes.
half the chance in the newer games.
No,
yeah.
1 of 1
Because
when we
they know
get that red
psychopaths like us.
Gyarados.
Psychopaths like us are just gonna sit there and spam it.
You see, it was never worse for me unless it was like Umbreon. Because Garchomp is just desaturated.
Yeah, no, Garchomp has one of the shittiest shinies in the game.
Which is fucked because his earlier ones were colored.
Dude, no, there are 4 kinds of shiny Pokemon in the game.
Green.
There are the green ones that look gross. There's a few green ones that are actually good though.
There's
But
a
they're
few
not
green
they're not
ones.
counted in the green section. We got the gross neon green section where
The
they have
ones
this
who
weird
go black,
obsession.
which are really good.
No, that's not a section. That's we then have it lumped in with the section that makes them worse. Which is slightly better than the green section because the green section just ruins them.
Wait, you don't like the ones that go black?
No. There's ones that make them look worse. They're like I'm not picking any particular Pokemon. Then there's ones that make them look better, and then there's the pink ones that they're the best ones. Pink ones are dope.
I've realized that there is just a pink one.
There's a shit ton of pink.
Most of them are water.
Yes.
Like 90% of them are all water types.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because the reason is like a lot of them like back in the day.
I know the reason.
Yeah.
It's just lame.
Yeah,
But the viewers might not.
Yeah, they don't know. They might not know about that.
Yeah, they'd probably be like, "What the fuck's a Pokemon, man?"
I have to ask what a
Oh, this
small.
is a bad episode to be watching
I
right now.
no, it's a great episode because we're teaching them knowledge.
I
Yeah,
don't think we've taught them anything about. We've never been like, "What is a Pokemon?"
Well,
Uh,
we've taught them
we-
that I edit the podcast now.
we taught them to fear Cynthia.
We
And
taught. Oh god, I remember
Yeah.
her. Oh, her Lucario was so strong.
Mm.
Oh god, I couldn't break it. All he did was aura sphere my ass.
Couldn't break it.
Is there any certain battles you remember when you played Pokemon?
Yes. So, it's for my first. So, as most children did when you play through your first game, you level up your starter to be the highest level of your whole party, and the rest of your party is like severely behind.
Well, it's sacrilegious not to.
But however, it's
Yeah.
only I didn't do it on purpose. It's because I didn't know how to rearrange my
No.
team. So I didn't know that you could put like other members in the front of your party to go out first. So my Piplup was just always getting XP because he was always the
Yeah,
first one in battle.
Did you not find the EXP share?
That's
I
still
didn't know what it
on
did. I accidentally put it on my Shinx because I thought it was like, oh, it looks like electrical. Maybe it helps electric type Pokemon.
the game is literally EXP show.
I
No,
was a dumb kid. I did not know
I
how
did
to
something
read.
kind of similar where I put potions. I made my Pokemon hold potions because I was like, they'll drink it if they need the health in battle.
Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
god.
I was a dumb kid and I did not read
We
anything.
were all
I could
dumb
not
children
read.
when it came to Pokemon.
I literally did everything via visual, and it was my first
No,
ever Pokemon game. So
I mean, my first instance of Pokemon, I was really lucky because I had this one guy that I knew. He was older than me, but he was also being babysitted by the same person. So he was like I was like 5. He was like 8. So he had experience. He's a professional.
he,
Um,
he has
I'm a
4 years of
professional
life on
now.
you.
yeah, he's a professional.
He's a professional life haver.
Exactly. And so he kind of taught me a bit of the ropes with a Pokemon beforehand, so I kind of lucked out a bit of the ropes. Or like he taught me how to like do the general Pokemon fighting. He taught my brother to do the same thing too. And like what like potions could use, and like that like potions can only be used if you use them. Pokemons can't use them, so don't give them to them. Because he taught me all this on like red and green, so I lucked out. But I was still a real big doofus. I mean, but not because I was stupid, but because like I would do things that I'd be like, I want to do this. Like there was one time, remember the beauty pageant things in Pokemon Black and White?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah, those
yes.
dumb things. Yes.
I spent actual hours making my Wailord the most beautiful bastard.
No way, you tried min max.
no, I didn't try. I succeeded. I
Honestly, that's
I
impressive.
got first place in all of them except for the last one, I think, where I'd keep getting me in second to that one bitch's Delcatty. I forget what I named the Wailord, but she was the most fashionable lady in all the land. Like she had a cute little bow, she had a little cane, she had a little hat. She was
Evan,
set. Yeah.
I really like how this is your entry for Pokemon battles you remember.
Yes.
And
I
how it's
agree.
a
And
beauty
once again, I
competition.
did not get to finish mine before Evan went on a rant.
No, yeah, this happens a lot. The formula for podcasts so far is we
They've
talk.
known.
Don't interrupt.
One of us, Evan interrupt. One of us rants. Usually also Evan. I'm sorry.
This is fine. Anyways, yeah, over level up my Empoleon eventually. He was like the high. It was literally like he was level 60 and everyone else on my team was like level 30. Like that's how bad it
No.
was. No, it was really bad.
How'd that
So
happen?
I don't know. I also like I changed out my Pokemon a lot. Like the only 3 that I had consistently was like a Staraptor, Luxio, and then my Empoleon, and then everyone else kind of like just I never stuck with anyone else. But anyway, so I went to Elite Four, right? And so I have a whole team of level 30s and one level 60. I cannot tell you how many times I tried. I like kept going back in and just trying to solo it with just my Empoleon. I eventually did solo all the
Holy
Elite Four
shit.
and Cynthia
No.
with just my
No.
Empoleon. I bought a bunch of fucking full restores and the PP ups and like the PP
You're an actual insane person.
and I
Bro,
soloed
dude.
everyone with my Empoleon. He probably got to level 80 by the time I was actually done, and I probably did it like
Oh my god.
like
He is the Messiah.
I farmed the Elite Four until I could beat them.
That's awesome.
I
Yeah.
do remember
Dude.
just struggling with the Elite Four and Leaf Green. Of just, oh no, I've run out of money. I can't afford stores anymore.
But I can't. Now I can't afford to lose. So,
No, I remember just, alright, this Charizard is level 80 pretty much. He should be good to go.
yes.
There was one battle that maintains its fucking virality of anger it gives me. Y'all remember Whitney's
So
milk tank? Whitney's milk
Everyone
tank?
remembers
Whitney Milk
Whitney's
Tank.
milk tank. Whitney's milk tank is the vibe check of Pokemon.
I wasn't ready for that.
You're
She
playing
was
a
the
game.
normal gym.
No one expects the normal gym leader to absolutely bend you over. Like you'll be walking around like, oh, it's the normal type gym. That's fine. And then you realize you have no access to anything that's super special, super effective against it, except for maybe like 2 Pokemon. Like you can trade him. You can trade him a choke with this one guy. Not even a choke, just a chop. You can trade him a chop, and you can get him a choke from one guy in a town.
Yeah.
And then there's another instance where you can also get something else. I forget what other Pokemon it is. There's literally one other Pokemon option that is super effective against normal. Otherwise, you just walk in and like everything's either weak or just neutral damage, and this thing has Milk Drink and just spams a rollout, and the rollout gets and the way rollout works is it gets
Oh
strong
yeah, defense curl.
every time you use it.
Defense
Oh,
Crown.
oh,
Doesn't
and
she
he
have
also-
Attract too?
What'd you say?
Attract.
Yeah, she has Attract, Rollout, Defense Curl, and Milk Drink. So
Honestly, she was harder than Cynthia for me. I do not understand.
bad.
She was hard, and I definitely remember her. I mean, who's gonna forget Whitney? She's probably one of the most iconic gym leaders, honestly.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
just
no,
because
yeah.
like no one expects her to just beat your
I
dick
love
in.
her.
No, it's like, yeah, she'll walk up
But
and
she
she's
did
like
give me
vibe check
migraines, like
and
those
just fucking beats the shit out of you.
Yeah.
There's just
What?
I want a Pokemon game. Instead of let's battle, let's check your vibes.
I mean, yeah. That's
This-
pretty. Oh god, that's pretty much how just
Classical
Pokken
like
tournament is.
Bro, dude, I feel so bad for Pokken. Pokken had everything going for
I
it.
love that game.
No, but
I
then-
never played it, but I really want to.
Bro, dude, likewise. It's actually really good. The problem is that just no one plays it nowadays.
I wish Pokken got huge. Pokken
I
was
really-
so fun.
It had everything going for it and people were hyped. It's just when the game came out, nobody played it.
Because everyone was like, haha, Pokemon fighting game. What?
No, but even then, it's just because they tried playing it. They played for like 5 minutes, but it's not bad. It's just they didn't like the weird thing where it would go from like a 2D fighter to a 3D fighter, back to a 2D fighter, back to a 3D fighter
I thought
with
that
the whole
was
phase
cool.
shift.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone thought
that-
it was cool, but no one liked playing it.
Isn't that how Soul Calibur works?
No, Soul Calibur is always it's like a 3.5 fighter. Same thing with Tekken.
3.5. How are we getting to 4?
You mean
It's-
2.5?
No, yeah, sorry, that's what I meant. 2.5.
Okay, I got really confused.
No, they're punching you in real life.
I mean, with some of the create characters that
Bruh.
they make,
Bro,
yeah, they
Kazu
might
just-
as well.
don't you hate that moment when you're playing Tekken and Kazu just turns to the screen, just fucking points at you, and then he just keeps staring at you?
You have lost.
Exactly. This will be your burial ground.
Oh god, this isn't the fighting game episode. We gotta wait for
Yeah,
that.
I'm sorry, but anyway, back on Pokken. It's just the problem because it was like because the other ones they're like they set like they start out like 2D, but like it's a 3D escape that you're dicking around in. Whereas Pokken, you'll have the case where it's like a 2D like a 2.5 a 2.5 fighter on some points, but then also it's like this weird weird fucking neutral game nightmare where you'll be running around and you'll just be like zoning people out with like projectiles and shit. Like everyone gets projectiles or like some way to get in during that time when it's like a phase shift, and then like when you go out to like 3D. It's helped them in zone. It's meant to help zoners out, but it just doesn't work very well, and it's a shame because it's like because that game had a great cast.
It was
For
so
Christ,
good.
yeah, out of all the characters that they could have picked, they picked the chandelier, and I was very happy.
Oh
That they picked
yes.
Pokemon Tournament watched so
Chandelure
that
is a
the Pokemon
main.
League of Legends game could run.
I really liked oh, what's that Pokemon's name? Like the middle evolution for Fennekin.
Breakson.
Breakson. I
Yeah.
love that. Like, I just because they gave her so much personality, and that's what I really like about Pokemon too. It gave every Pokemon like a lot of personality that you don't really get from the games usually, because
No,
they're just pixels
it
usually.
was fucking spectacular.
Yeah, so I really wanted to play as her and the Chandelier.
I'm a Garchomp sim, so I don't think I really need to say who my favorite was.
That's
I
true. I tried playing a Chandelure because there was one time where a friend of mine bought it on the Wii U and they brought it into school because
Oh,
like, I was
Chandler
part
was an absolute
of,
dickhead. I love him.
because keep in mind I was part of Smash Club back in the day
You
where
had a
like
Smash Club?
Smash
Wait,
yeah
Club?
yeah it was in high school.
there was a Smash Club in high school?
Yeah, what do you
Wait,
think?
what?
You know how it disappears sometimes during like lunch breaks?
I thought it was just because you went to go hang out with your other group of friends.
No, it was one of them was it was one of two groups. One of them was Smash Club. It's
I
we
didn't
used
know
to
there
go
was a
up.
Smash Club.
Well, because it only lasted between grade 7 and like mid grade 8. Um okay, it kind of faded out after that. But what would happen is we would go in and we'd go into Mr. D's room and we'd basically just like borrow the room during lunch and we'd basically just like eat our lunch and we'd play Super Smash Brothers. It's how I got so good at Smash Brothers.
Oh, is that why you main Little Mac now?
It's why. Well, it's one of my mains. Funnily enough, I actually went to a tourney a little while ago, and I did pretty decently with Ridley.
No fucking way. Did you actually go to a tourney?
Yeah, I went to a tourney at the deck box. It was great. It's
Okay, Evan, I see
yeah.
you. You better not
Yeah.
be touching. You better be showering.
People commented that my Ridley was actually pretty good. It's like they weren't expecting to see a Ridley player, and I came in. They're
Evan, you might be the first Smash player to shower.
yeah, exactly. I do sometimes on rare occasions. I do clean.
And also, you don't touch minors.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's crazy.
I know, right?
What a 1 in a million person you are.
Yeah. Who'd have? Oh my God, you play Smash and you don't touch children? Wow, so caught.
Okay, human unicorn.
Anyways, we're talking about Pokemon. Pokemon was weird. But yeah, so they brought Pokemon one time, and I was like, my time has come, and I walk in the Chandelier, and he's weird because it's like, if it was just a 2.5 fighter, it would have been fine. But the fact that it was like weird because of that
Then
phase
you got
shift,
fake shifted.
yeah, and then the phase would shift, and I'd be like, all right, so I tried to zone people out, and like he was really good at zoning people out, but the problem is once they got in, they'd fucking dumpster you. Because like any good zoner, they have all the tools to keep you away, but once they get too close, there's nothing you can do except for run and pray.
Oh boy.
But the problem is there's no praying when a fucking Gengar or a Garchomp's got you on your ass.
Oh yeah, when Garchomp could just run people down.
Yeah, because the main gimmick of Chandelure in that game was that he had two moves that were really good. Being he had like a laser move, and yeah, he had another one that was just like a big AOE projectile of like that would like catch people on fire.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy once that League Fighter comes out, and we're all gonna find out that's
Oh.
just Pokken Tournament reskin.
No, actually, well, first off, no, it's like because it's confirmed to be a 2D fighter, and I am pumped. But that's for a different. That's once again for the fighting game.
Evan, you're about to get into a fighting game tangent.
I am. I'm not.
You're gonna
Stop
talk
talking
about
about
netcode again.
different Pokemon game, boys.
Well, Dan, you didn't talk about any. What are some fights that you remember as a child?
I don't. That's why
You
I
don't
haven't
remember.
spoken. Not really, no.
I thought you were gonna hold on, like, yeah, you know what? Fuck Gary Oak. Fuck Rourke.
No,
And his
like
stupid
I
cranny
said,
dose.
No, because I always overleveled my starter, and I always had an overleveled bird, so I would just fucking whack them until they died.
Nah, cranny dose was different for me. I remember watching my brother because he went with Chim Chim. And I remember just seeing him was like, why does cranny dose hit so hard?
bleeding from everywhere.
Oh god. Rampardos is the reason I do not trust attack powers. Like, oh, it's the first gym, he should be fine, and then I was. There's also one.
How?
There was one gym leader, I think it was Hard Gold. Who's the flying one again?
Oh, Faulkner.
Yeah, it
I
was
think it was
Faulkner.
Falconer.
Yeah,
I just
Faulkner.
remember. He was also kind of a piss boy to drop. That was a bit hard. I didn't have
It
any
wasn't
rock
that bad.
types. I didn't have any
Yeah.
rock or electrics.
I had difficulty only because I always got Chikorita. That's the only reason why.
Hell yeah, man! Dr. Mint. Dr. Mint. He's objectively the worst starter stats wise, but yeah, boy.
Is that what you
He's
named
the
your
best
Chikorita?
I
Dr.
think we know
Mint?
what he named his
Dr. Mint,
starter.
yeah, I named my Chikorita's Dr. Mint because the little leaf on the top of their head reminds me
Little
of
minty boy.
But what about when they become a long-necked thing
And
coming out of a
What about
flower?
when they become a dinosaur?
then at that point they got their PhD, so they're fine.
Wait, but they already have the doctor.
Exactly. Yeah, but they're getting ready to. They're in their process of getting a doctorate during
That's
that.
Dr.
period.
Mint Esquire.
Exactly. They're soon to be Doctor Mint, and then eventually, by the time they hit a Meganium, they've completed their thing. They've been working for a good couple years, and they're
They're now a real
well
boy
respected in the
in the industry.
exactly business.
Oh, all right. How long have we been going for? Because I think we can go for a little bit longer. Because there's one topic that we can probably bring up.
Oh.
What are some standout Pokemon that y'all enjoy? Doesn't have to be your favorite, but what are some standout Pokemon?
Garbodor.
If any of y'all motherfuckers say any Pokemon that stand upright and have an hourglass, we're gonna have a problem.
Klefki?
Mawar.
No.
I was gonna say Klefki, but now I have to say
Heaven-
something different.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh, I was saying Klefki to
Fuck
upset
you.
Dan, but you can
Yeah,
go with it.
I'm being serious though. I love Klefki.
Oh,
Fuck
I also
Klefki.
What's wrong with Klefki?
Dan doesn't like Klefki.
What?
That's Dan's problem with Klefki.
Dude, I love Klefki. Then again, I think my reason why I love Klefki is probably the reason why you hate Klefki.
It's a
Is it because it looks
No,
fucking
he
stupid?
just hates it because
It's a set of fucking keys.
And that's why I love it. His jingle is literally keys jingling. It's
I
delightful.
love it. I don't know.
Exactly. He's a charming little man. Also, he's not a set of keys. He's a key ring.
Yeah,
the
the
keys
keys
are-
he steals the keys that he collects.
Or he holds them for you if you own one.
Oh
But,
boy,
like,
he's a metal ring.
Yeah, but it's a cute one.
he is.
I don't
How the
like
fuck-
Klefki either,
how is
but
How is a metal ring cute?
Because look, Klefki.
same reason how they made a literal trash can cute.
Yeah, you best be
Trash
watching.
bag.
You best be
No.
watching how you talk about
Yeah,
Garbodor
No, I
in front
like
of my
Trubbish.
fucking eyes. It's
I like Trubbish.
Trubbish and
Not a
Garbodor are my children.
Yeah, I like them. I don't really like Klefki. I'm
I
gonna go
will
with you.
will fight anyone.
You're gonna have to fight Dan.
Bro,
I
I
like
will
Why would I
Mostly-
fight? I'm fine with Garbodor in them.
good.
It's like an animated.
Okay.
thing of trash.
But keys is where you draw the line.
Yes,
Yeah.
actually.
Why? Keys are fucking cool. I like
Dude,
weird.
no
Pokemon
fucking
stuff.
way you just said keys are okay, Kingdom
Keys are
Hearts player.
Keys are cool, bro. Dude, light, darkness,
Bro,
darkness,
yeah, you-
light, darkness, light,
Shut
darkness,
up.
Disney, light, darkness, light, darkness. Friends.
Disney's gonna take us down now.
But
You-
I was gonna say a different Pokemon. I just wanted to say Klefki because actually I like
Mm,
Klefki. But
Respect.
that new Zora form
Mhm.
for the new games.
Oh,
are
you have
coming
been
out.
on Hiswain
I
Zoroark.
His super-
love his. It's just so good, and it's the first ghost normal or normal ghost type.
Yeah, that type is really good. I think that's another typing that doesn't have a weakness. I think Ghost Normal's covering
Just
each
so
tier.
cute. It's like he reminds me of the first time I saw Alolan Vulpix and Ninetales. I was like, my heart jumped out of my body, and
Oh. We had very
No,
different
yeah.
reactions.
I love the Alolan Vulpix and Ninetales.
Seeing Hiswain, was it Zoroark, made me hungry for strawberry parfait.
That's fair. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I was never that big of a fan of Zoroark. I never hated him, but what's it called? I
I
was just never a
wasn't
big fan of him.
either.
He was just Gen 5
It's
Lucario to me.
That's what I mean.
it's
I didn't
his
even like.
new
I
form.
like him more than Lucario. Like I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like Lucario.
Oh, I made Lucario in Brawl, so I like also the movie.
No, you mean Goku. You're like Lucario is the closest you'll ever get to Goku.
Yeah, because the more you hit him, the more he hits back.
And he shoots Kamehamehas, and he's literally voiced by the guy that voices Goku.
Is he actually?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the more you
Now
know,
you
huh?
do.
It's cool. Anyways, we're
Yeah.
we're talking about fighting games again. Fuck.
No, we're talking about
Um,
Pokemon.
that's
In
true.
fighting game.
Yeah. Anyways, I was trying to say again about
Yeah,
Hisui and
you were
Zoroark.
talking about history.
I always found normal Zoroark very simple, but I always like parts of their design. I really like the big hair poof. The big hair poof was dope.
You
So
mean
that's why.
Hedgehog?
Yeah, and then just the general shape was neat. So with this new one coming
shape.
out. So then when this new one came out, what's it called? How it took both of them and just fucking turned up to fucking 20. I was like, this Pokemon looks fucking dope. Like when I get that game, I think I might use a Hisui and Zoroark.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna use
It-
one.
I'm not gonna lie, the design kind of reminds me of Absol in a weird way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Because it's extremely poofy.
No, I feel honestly though,
on the side of
yeah,
their head.
yes.
That too.
One thing I'm getting scared of though is there's a lot of Pokemon that are coming out recently where their whole gimmick is humans are killing them off, so they're coming back as angry ghost types.
And I
We
So
live
love
in a.
that.
It says a lot about society.
yeah, bro.
I
This
absolutely love that concept.
I want them to start doing more Pokemon. I want them to go back to their roots. I want them to make Pokemon that kidnap children.
To be honest, a lot of the dead ones already do, I think.
yeah, a lot of them like steal the souls and life
The,
essence.
the ghost Pokemon that's like any strong feelings it feel. If anyone has any strong feelings, it will fucking murder them.
Oh, yeah, isn't it
That's not a ghost.
Hatterene?
That is the fairy psychic type.
Just another
That,
reason. Hate fairies.
Also, there is one Pokemon then that you forgot that is like the poster of kidnapping children. Hello, Hypno.
Oh yeah, Hypno.
Hypno is such a weird design.
Hypno
I like
makes me the most uncomfortable out of any
why.
Pokemon.
There's so many more other Pokemon that I look at and I'm like,
Oh, Mr.
He-
Mime?
I know I love Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime's a doofus. Like I'm gonna be real with you.
That's
Like Mr. Mime, like he's probably one of my more preferred psychic types.
They gave
I don't like a
Mr.
lot of-
Mime a wind wall, so he went on
I
the
actually
shit
no.
list.
Dare I say he's probably the hot take. Mr. Mime's my favorite psychic type.
Whoa.
Oh, God.
Between him or Bronzong are probably my favorite psychic types.
Listen, Hypno's shaped like a friend, but he has the face of someone who needs to stay 30 feet away from a fucking elementary school.
Why do you guys have so much problems with people that just look like they're genuinely enjoying themselves?
Hypno does
What?
not look
No,
like that.
not Hypno, Mr. Mime, Mr. Mime.
Okay.
don't
I thought
Mime. No, we're
I
talking
don't
about
have
Mr. Mime.
I don't have a problem with their Mime. I like Mime Jr. better, and I like him in his Galarian form better as well when it comes to Ice
That
type,
is
and then he
true.
evolves in Mr. Rhyme.
Mr.
Mr. Rhyme is
delightful.
beautiful. I
Dude, no,
love Mr. Rhyme.
he's literally just what's his why am I blanking on the fucking actor? I usually
Please
know that
don't say your brother's name again.
I won't know. My brother's not an actor. He's Charlie Chaplin. He's
There
literally
you
designed
go.
as a Charlie Chaplin. He's got the mustache. He's got the fucking hat, the cane. He walks.
Also his name.
Clicks when he walks and everything. Mr.
He
Rhyme.
walks.
No, the way he walks. He as he walks. He's walking a very like. Because like like Charlie Chaplin, his character used to always kind of have this weird.
You
He always
walk
had like
like you're
weird
in a
walking
silent
patterns.
film.
Exactly. Like he would always do exaggerated, goofy stuff. So like Mr. Rhyme when he just walks around like swirling the cane, and like weird bow-legged kind of movements. It's neat. It's just very very beautiful, touching. And whenever he attacks, he's like, or like whenever he's doing like a stat buff thing, I think he'll click his do like a little hand jazz hands moment. Beautiful. I need to use him sometime. I would love to use him. But they started to stick him at the ass end of the fucking game.
Oh, is he
They have
post game?
He's not post game, but he's like But he's like
he's
7
kinda late to
gym.
the game. Yeah. The same reason why my first playthrough I didn't use the frost moth because like Snom is like so late into the game, and it's a
They're found in the
happiness
same place.
evolution.
Yeah, they're found in the same place.
Yeah.
Wow, really? I didn't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
Never
did you
mind.
know the 2 ice types are found in the same place?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
No
the thing
way.
for most ice types. Most ice types are not until like the 7th like gym.
Speaking of ice types, what the
True.
fuck is Sneasel?
I like
Like,
Sneasel.
are you supposed to
he-
use Sneasel,
uh,
or is that just
he-
a farming tool?
Sneasel is a sneaky weasel.
However, they
And it's a sleazy one too.
they did make
You're
him better
welcome.
when they gave him an evolution to
Yeah, with
Weavile.
Weavile?
No,
Oh yeah, dude, Weavile's dope.
I have never used a Sneasel.
Bro, you're missing
You're-
out. Like Weavile is actually really good. Like he
Yeah, I've
like
used one in
Ice
competitive
Dark
before.
is a really good typing.
He will get one shot, but if he ever
yeah,
gets hit, but
No.
but mostly he'll outspeed you and one shot you first.
Mm-hmm. There are very few characters that can hit you with Night Slash and ISO Crash as hard as that guy. It's scary.
Why are you hitting your mic?
Yeah, you're fingering your mic right now.
Am I? I'm swinging around a little bit, Billy.
Oh, speaking of ice type, what's everyone's favorite type? I'll go first because we were just talking about them.
I
My
swear, if you
favorite
say
type, ice type.
I thought you were gonna. Yeah, that makes
Respect.
sense. Just
Fairies
maybe.
are my second, but ice
You gotta
type.
go with your OG. You gotta go with your OG.
I love
understand.
ice types. My top 3 is ice, fairy, and ghost types. Those are my favorite types.
I respect that. My personal favorites is my favorite type is poison. Then it's steel and then ghost.
Dan, what about yours?
Probably fire. I'm basic.
Let's go.
Zach is
Come
even more
on.
basic. Don't worry.
No, what do you mean? Mine's not a starter.
My favorite type is dragon.
Superior dragon.
Fire, and fucking electric, because all of them were the edge. Fucking edgelord. Did you want to hang out?
Well, first of all, fuck you. Because I was gonna say probably.
You know what? I'm not editing out your brother's name. Fuck you.
Because I was gonna say dragon, steel, and then probably ghost.
Oh shit.
I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, fuck
ghost.
you.
Okay. Damn.
Still-
I'm
Go
sorry.
fuck yourself.
Hey, at least I didn't say you like dark type. Come on. Give me a little bit of
That's true.
credit.
That'd be
I
weird.
actually, to be honest, I'll be real with you. Why does Tyranitar have dark type? Remove it.
Because he's angry.
No.
Because he's
Move
a
it.
mean boy.
Just
'Cause
because
he
he's
is-
in a cave and doesn't see the light of the sun doesn't
He
mean
literally-
he needs dark type.
His name is literally made up of Tyrant
Also,
and Tantrum.
And
Yeah,
Anatar
but also, dark type makes more sense because in
Japan it's evil. Yeah.
yeah, and Tyranitar is a tyrant, so
He do be
Yeah.
punching mountains a lot.
Plus,
he
not to
do-
mention, he's also based off of Godzilla, and at the time he was designed. Godzilla wasn't known to be happy friend guy. He was still known to be like the essence and harbinger of human destruction made by human hands.
I'm really
So
sad
it's
they
like-
never made Aggron as because fucking Duraludon was supposed to be Mechagodzilla.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I like.
it was
I like
Duraludon and not Aggron.
What
I,
the
what's wrong? I want to use
what is
Duraludon one
What
time.
is
Name it.
Duraludon? What is Duraludon?
He's based
you
off
never
a
seen
lighter.
Have you never seen Duraludon? Well, no, he's based off of buildings and architecture,
What
and his
game-
mouth is
what-
also.
I have not seen him.
I will show you images. You're going to look at them, okay?
Am I?
Yes. Yes. Yes,
I love
give me a
looking at an audio.
Okay, I'll send you. Looks awesome though. Like I love his
lamest
Gigantamax form. Like,
mechanic Pokemon has ever done.
it's definitely up there. It's definitely up there.
I
And
hate
then
it
here,
so much.
Yeah, because they're like, let's give Megas, but worse.
Let me see if I can find my
I wouldn't
favorite.
even compare them to Mega. They're just
Because only some get the special form.
like I'm
And
not
also it only
mad
lasts for
about
3
that.
turns.
I'm mad the fact that they you would think that they would come up with like cool moves, but they're like every like when you Gigantamax, and let's say you have a normal type move, but let's say it's like you have like takedown and then like fake out or something, it will turn into the same move. So it doesn't matter which one you use when you Gigantamax; it's just the same normal type move, which is so lame.
Uh, oh, did Dan see it?
I'm
What?
laughing because I
No,
just
I
found the
have
best
not.
picture in the world. You say-
So
I'm
not
sorry,
only are the
I'm-
forms lame, but the moves are also lame.
There's
but dude,
one mechanic. I don't know you know this counts as a mechanic, but there's one thing that I've been
here's a
kind
picture.
of liking more. What
Oh,
is it?
that guy.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah, you
doofy son
know.
of a bitch.
Oh
Yeah, I like
God.
him.
Be racist. I am a building.
Exactly.
The
Oh,
fucking- his head's a Bic lighter.
yeah, I found this one too.
Folks at home.
Yeah. No, I want
I
to explain.
don't even know
Wait,
where this
so I was looking at pictures of Duraludon, and one of them I found is what's it called? They have the arms and legs of Duraludon cut out, and they have it pasted over a picture of an inhaler. It's funnier like to see than it is. Just Google Duraludon and start looking. This is one of the Pokemon that is not going to be looked for porn, so you're good.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're telling
I
me
love
I'm not gonna
Duraludon.
find Duraludon porn, Evan?
Oh, I mean, if you look for it, you absolutely can.
Do you think we
Confident.
could?
Bro, dude, that his jaw literally is on a hinge.
We can look for
It's
it later.
exactly.
I
That's what I
don't
love
like.
about him too.
The more time has passed, the more I'm like, I'm okay with Duraludon. I don't like his fucking Gigantamax.
I love his Gigantamax. What do you mean? It looks awesome.
Bro, it's a building.
Exactly. That's why I like
It's
it because it's
lame. I'm
cool.
sorry. It's
Shush.
any Gigantamax form is lame. I don't like any of them. I just hate that mechanic.
Inteleon's Gigantamax is just I am in a tower.
Actually,
Mhm.
actually no, I don't. I was gonna
There
say
gonna
I
be some
like
bias.
no. 100%. I was gonna say I like Appletons, but I think it's lame because Appletons and Falafels end up being the same, and that's lame. So I don't fuck with it.
I like
Just
No,
want to
I
say
agree.
Deoxys.
Appleton is one of the best Pokemon designs that they've done in a while. That's all.
Appleton is a sweetie. I
I love.
love him. We keep him safe. We keep him healthy.
He is a bean. I named my
Exactly.
Gigantamax Charizard is just a
Cinnamon.
Digimon.
Like Appleton and Flapple are is the equivalent of like the happy like chubby guy, but like not too chubby. Like you know that just enough thickness to make them like lovable, but not enough to make them look like fat and gross. Like they got like a dad bod kind of feel. Um, uh, and then
No,
Flapple is like the crackhead older brother.
you completely lost me with your description. He's a bean. That's all you need
He's a
to know.
bean. Exactly. He's
And
actually a
also,
punk.
who's gonna come up with a Pokemon that's not only an apple pie, but it's an apple pie
But a
dragon.
dragon.
That is beautiful,
Gen 8, ladies and gentlemen. No,
wonderful.
well,
Oh,
I
and
think the
it's
reason why
based
I
off
like
a worm, also.
that's true. Well, that's the joke that they did right there because it's like they're taking the term of a dragon with worm and like where worms go? Apples.
Mhm. It's beautiful, great design, can
It
never
is.
be topped. I love him so much.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
very smart. Well, I mean, one thing that's good is because the lead designer for some of the Pokemon in Gen 8 and like the world
Mhm.
was one of the guys that worked on Gen 5. He was famous for being the
oh,
first
that's
of
why some
two.
of them look kind of
I love
interesting.
the Gen 8 Pokemon. I love the more than Gen 5 ones.
Yeah, no, dude, Gen 5 and Gen 8 have some of my most loved designs of Pokemon because they're so weird. What I hate it when Pokemon play it safe and don't do anything cool with their designs.
I
But
I really enjoy the
like
Gen 8
that's
design.
what I mean. It's like that's why I love Gen 5 so much. And it's my favorite region because they just went balls to the wall. They're like, yeah, we can make ice cream of Pokemon. Yeah, let's make garbage of Pokemon. We could do this. It's like they didn't be like, no, we shouldn't because that's boring and no one's gonna like it. They're like, no, we're gonna do this, and they made perfection with Vanillux and Garbodor, two of my
Both
favorite
of
Pokemon of all
those
time.
gens I would like more though if the starters were more interesting. I don't.
That's fair. I
I
respect
think
that.
my least
Yeah,
favorite
sure.
starters are the Gen 5 starters.
They
Uh,
they made the they made the cool, interesting Pokemon. But they kind of flopped out in the Pokemon that need to be interesting.
Yeah,
I-
and
They
then
well,
fucked up
the
the
Gen.
starter. They fucked up the birds. How do you do that?
That's
Actually,
true.
the Gen
No,
8 bird is really cool.
Well, the Gen 8
the
bird?
pigeon?
No, the
Yeah,
fucking
you're talking. What you got
Corviknight?
against fucking PETA?
I'm talking about
Corviknight,
Gen
I like.
8, not the pigeon. We're
Bro,
not we're
I
not, we're
like
not going to
PETA.
talk about the.
Yeah,
I
Pidov's
like
cool.
PETA.
Everything after Pidov is a
Yeah,
mistake.
everything after is bad. I'm sorry.
Well,
I
the
can't
second
agree with
one's
you.
fine, and then the lady version
No,
No.
the second one is not fine.
Like, I'll
What's
take
wrong with it?
Pidov
It's-
and then
I
let
don't
him
mind
go into the
Unfez-
Pidgey line.
I don't like Unfez. It's better than some of the other boring ass birds we see sometimes. It's like fuck.
Wait,
It's
what,
like
what
it's
does
literally
PETA evolve into?
um
Pidov turned into a pheasant.
yeah.
Oh, the pheasant one. Oh, you mean the one where if you have the fucking guy, he's eye
Yeah.
dicks?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
that's
where
what
he has
fucking pheasants do. It's cool.
No, it's not.
ass.
It's accurate to animals. It's like birds always do that. Where like the males
Okay,
always have
but
the
weren't
big,
you
weird,
just
droopy
saying you
stomach.
like it when Pokemon doesn't play it safe? That is safe. That is
No, but there's a difference between safe and like also like following like actual anatomical structure. And, like,
no,
what they
it's the
do and stuff.
same.
No,
They
they
could have
no.
gave it a different
Listen.
typing to even make it more
Yeah,
interesting.
well,
It could have been
because
flying
it's
ground.
like because you have stuff like muck in like the first one, whereas like, it's slime. Like I love muck because I love poison, but like it's slime.
Okay, yes,
Hold
but
on.
Muck has the excuse of being
It's
a Gen
bird.
1 Pokemon.
I have a
Bird,
question.
This is Gen
get
5.
thing.
Klefki's a ghost
No,
type,
you see,
right?
It's
no,
a Fairy Steel.
he's fairy steel, which is
It's
ironic.
fairy.
Because fairy is weak to steel, actually. So
I've realized what I hate in Pokemon now.
what?
Fairy types?
It is fairy types and ghost types that are literally just like, hey, I'm this object, or hey, I just kind of took over this object.
Hey.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
you
not-
hate on my teapot. I love Sinistea.
Bro, Sinistea and
Fuck your sandcastle.
I love the
Get
your
sandcastle too.
sandcastle.
Get out of here!
The
Palosan is
sandcastle's
adorable.
so
I love him.
cute.
He's a friend.
Fuck your
He's-
fuck your
He's
sandcastle.
shaped. He's
Fuck
I
your
shaped.
balloon.
love the
Listen,
sandcastle.
dude, Palosan and
Fuck your-
Sandygast are not
fuck your
only are they
dragon- Fuck your dragon palm tree.
Okay, you can have that one. You can have that one.
Dan,
can
I'm
have
coming to your house.
Wait, he's not a ghost.
I know where you live,
He's
Dan.
not, but he can have it.
I know
No,
where
he's
you live.
great.
I'm coming to your house.
Yeah,
You're in
you
danger.
know
I
where
don't
live?
hate him.
Evan,
I
I've
just-
been
he's
waiting
not
for you
like-
to come to my house. Hurry up.
When I saw his design, I wasn't like, oh, I need to use that Pokemon.
Oh no,
I was like,
I'll be coming when you least expect it because it'll be the last fucking
No.
thing you see.
No, you're coming now, or you're not coming at all.
you're coming now.
I will go
Well,
home alone on your ass.
I'll come whenever the hell I want.
No, you're not. You come
not?
now, or you don't come at all.
What were
That
we
is
just talking about?
Bit-
again?
he's shitting on some of my
Nothing.
Pokemon that I adore. In
I
case
know.
you can tell, my
But
favorite
before
Pokemon are always
that-
the ones that are. My favorite Pokemon are always the ones that are dumb shits. And Steelix. Steelix is the exception. I love
Oh
Steelix.
yeah,
He's my
Gen
favorite.
5. I don't like
Yeah.
Fucking
well,
Felix.
I like this. I don't like the starters. I like some of the other designs of Gen 5.
No,
I also
would-
give them props for completely doing a whole generation with all new Pokemon.
that
That's
too.
the only generation where they've done that.
Wait, they did it with Gen 3, didn't they?
No, there are
No.
still old Pokemon that popped up in Gen 3.
Oh.
Yeah, not lots of them, but like
Gen
most of
Gen
them.
5 is the only
Yeah,
one.
Black
that
and
has
White
done
had
completely all.
none. Like you could catch a couple of them in like white and like white.
Yeah, they
forest.
only went there after. Was it? In
Yeah,
the
you could only
first
get them in
game?
the after game, and because they don't start showing up, and they're really rare. So it's like Getting
Also,
all
we've
the
been
Pokemon is
recording
hard.
for about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So would y'all say we good, or y'all want
No.
to keep going?
Keep going.
let's go for just a little while longer.
You're
Just a
cutting
little
us
while
off in
longer.
the middle of our groove.
Yeah, exactly. I'm about to kill Dan because they're insulting my Pokemon. Well, so what you guys got against the Gen 5 starters? I agree with Oshua and them attacking.
Lame.
But like Tepig is like the only fire starter I like. It's like I don't like my
He's my least favorite starter in general.
Why did
that's-
Snivy evolve into something without arms and legs?
because it doesn't need it.
No,
Yes,
it's
it
because the Gen 5
Why did
starters,
it? Why did it
In
snake
my-
evolve into something with no arms or legs?
in my eyes, are all missed opportunities. So, first of all, I dislike generations where they give one starter a dual type and the other two don't.
Mm-hmm.
So that's number one. And I think they could have done something really cool with Snivy to be like a grass dark, a grass dragon, just saying. Or
Grass dragon, grass dragon, grass
grass
dragon.
dragon would have been
Yo, that's
so
just
cool.
Sceptile.
Okay, but he didn't get that into his mega, so we don't count him.
Exactly.
That's Gen 6. Gen
Grass
5,
Dark, I think.
Grass Dark. They could have gave Samurott water
Samurott is
fight,
the one where they needed him to stand up.
water fighting, I
That's
think. Would
true. It's weird. It's weird that Samurai doesn't stand up. I mean, granted,
Samurott
his
should
design
have
was weird
stood
that he
up, Embor should have stayed down.
yeah.
No, shut up! Dude, fuck off. It's,
No, I like Embor too, but let's
I
be
hate-
real here. If I gotta trade that off so Samurott can stand up again,
no,
Yeah.
no, I wouldn't do that.
And then
Really.
Embor
Fuck
should have
you.
been a fire ground or
fire
something.
ground.
That's,
Fire rock.
I will admit, the one thing I don't like about him is the fact that he was the third firefighting in a row.
Third firefighting.
I will give you that one. No, but here's the thing: he's the best out of all of them. That's a hot take.
Are you sure about
no,
that one, Chief?
I 100% disagree.
He
I'm
is my
sorry.
favorite out of all three of them. It's like
Yeah, your favorite, not the best.
no, he's he's the best because he's my favorite.
That's
No, well,
not
now
how
you're
the
being
world
a
works.
monkey.
Yeah.
Oh,
I personally like the first one the most, and then I have a bias
No,
for Infernape too because he comes from Gen 4 and it's my favorite.
The anime went crazy
I
with
don't-
Infernape.
They're equal to me. I think I like Blaziken like a little bit more.
If anything, I have the same issue with Gen 4 where I'm like I don't really like any of these starters. It's like I like Torterra. I like
You're-
Torterra and like Piplup. Like they're not bad designs. It's like the same thing with like Oshwa and I'm like I don't think they're bad designs. It's just like I'm like And I like Torterra though. Torterra is fine. Like because there's no generation where there's not one person that doesn't like at least one of the three starters. That they designed those guys on purpose to be like that.
Gen 4
Like,
is
oh, you like
probably the
big-
gen
you like
where I went like,
big
I
fat
could use any
beefers?
of
We have
these.
The
I
green fighting machine. We have one.
I think Gen 4 and Gen 5 are the gens where I like generally like all the starters. Like there isn't one that I dislike.
Oh, wait, you say Gen 4 and Gen 5?
No, Gen 4 and Gen 3, sorry.
Okay, yeah, because that was mine too.
Yeah.
I would say Actually, I like Gen 1 too.
I
What?
can't say I dislike. I only dislike Charizard because he gets so much special attention, compared to the other two. But I wouldn't say like I dislike him, like as
You
a
just
design.
wish that he didn't get as much attention as he did.
Yeah, because I love Bulbasaur and
No.
I just want him to get more love.
No, I think
Oh yeah,
Bulbasaur is
recently
actually a cool
Bulbasaur
idea.
has been
Like,
getting a lot.
Same
You
with
better give my boy
Blastoise. Like
Bulbasaur
Blastoise is
love.
at least he's gotten the love that what's it called that Venus like Venusaur fell so that Blastoise could run.
What's
So it's
funny is that Venusaur is the most competitively viable out of
he is a fucking beast.
I love
Hello
him.
Chlorophyll
I-
Venusaur.
That's what I mean, you get a Venusaur with like chlorophyll and like fucking like some nice thing. He is like one of your best fucking like stunners and meat shields in the market.
Gen 3 designs for starters though was
I think I
Oh.
think overall I think Gen 3 has the best design starters, in my opinion.
no
The,
you got
the only thing that they could improve is they should have gave Sceptile a second typing.
Oh yeah, they gave all the others a second time.
Yeah,
It's
my
weird.
only
They should have gave him that dragon initially.
They should have.
But then again, that would have been kind of OP.
I don't care. I like.
So
I
one
do
is
not
literally-
care.
One's literally a water ground type. That type is like one of those broken ones in the game.
Also, like if
You're
you're
right.
gonna
One
make,
of them was in Ubers as well.
I also think they should give a starter like a secondary dragon type eventually because they did one with fairy and like they're supposed to be opposites, but we've never seen a dragon.
Granted, the reason why they don't want to give one dragon is because it's really it's a real
Because it
delicate.
resists all the starters.
Yeah, exactly. Like dragons resist.
Well,
like,
just make one
dragon
of them
resist
fairy
grass.
and then boom, you're easy.
But then what about
down.
the third one?
I don't care. Make it
Make
steel.
it
or
steel.
something.
Yeah,
make it steel. There,
Like,
boom.
so I guess, but then like I don't know. I just don't think it works very well. But then in that case,
Your opinion is wrong.
wow, making another water steel type. Wow. Okay.
Who said it has
Another
to
water.
be
What
water?
was the first water
No,
steel?
Polion.
Napoleon.
Oh fuck yeah, I forgot.
You
And
dummy.
also, yeah, they could because he's the only one. Still, I'm pretty sure he's the only water steel type.
One thing I'm glad. One thing that was nice about Gen 6, though, real quick, just as like I said, I actually really like the Gen 6 guys. Honestly, like I like Chestnut a lot.
Oh
Just
yeah.
no
I like their concept.
I like
Yeah,
the
well,
frog.
I like how they did like an
D&D
RPG
teams.
party, and it was like
Yeah.
a mage, a rogue, and a paladin.
Yeah, I like Delphox
I
from a design standpoint, not as like an
like
actual like, Pokemon design though.
I it's
Braxian
the
is
biggest
pretty
hot
good.
take I have about Pokemon, but I just can't fuck with Greninja. I don't like his tongue skirt, and
No,
I
I think your
can't.
hottest take was saying fuck Chars.
No,
Actually, no.
everyone says fuck
No, I
Charizard. What do
like
you mean?
Charizard more than Greninja.
Listen, you know
Greninja
you're
irks me.
now you're at a hot take.
Yeah, no, it's that people will actually kill you if you say
I
this online.
don't care. I'm
We're posting
sorry.
this online, so like
I like
asking by
Froakie.
us.
I even like his middle design. I just
The
don't like
Frontier?
the tongue
It's the tongue
scar.
scar. Do you ever see
It's
the anime where he unravels?
I wish it made it better, but it honestly made it worse.
He's got a little blep. What do you mean? He's nice.
It was insane.
He's got a
It
little
Just
blep.
looks
to,
weird.
but
I
I
don't
think
know.
the scene where he did it, Afroki was just drying out his cloud scarf.
Oh, but his shiny Greninja shiny is really good. I
I
cannot.
remember that was
His
the
That-
one
shiny is really
starter I reset for shiny.
one of the cleanest shinies out there. Just fucking like
Gen
black and
6
white.
has the best shinies of any gen.
Yeah. Oh,
It was
did I tell
also,
you?
I feel like, the easiest.
Yeah. Mentioning the shiny shiny Greninja though. There was one time.
Oh,
Um,
shiny Delphox is also kind of good too.
I like shiny
I don't
Delphox.
know what color these
I
were because
don't,
I never farmed for them.
and
I
then
will
I
show
don't
you.
like shiny
Sam.
Chestnut. I think shiny
I
Chestnut looks terrible.
do.
No, it looks way
I
worse than
like
the
shiny
original one.
Chespin.
Shiny
Chespin.
Chestnut's really nice. No, but like shiny Chestnut looks gross. It's just a bunch of brown. Like what's because like Chestnut's so nice because it's covered in like this cool white like material that makes him look like
Yeah,
clay.
but I like it because he's a chestnut, so it's like he's brown because he's a chestnut.
I guess it just looks worse. Yeah. On the topic of what's it called, shiny Gen 6 starters. Did I ever tell you about one of my first ever commissions? That
No.
in case people don't know, I like drawing sometimes, and every once in a while, I'll do commissions for my friends and stuff.
Do you spell Greninja?
Yes, exactly. One of the guys in this room right now is my biggest customer. Anyways, yeah, um, and there was one time, I was in college for at a place.
For community college.
Yeah, I was at community college. And what
You
happened?
almost slipped up there.
Well, I mean,
Nice.
it would have been that bad because there's like a billion of them around town. So they'd be able to figure like, and not to mention it's not just here; it's also all across
A school.
third
It is.
country here
It's a
in
brand.
Canada. They can know we're in Canada. Go look, find us.
Don't give
well,
them a
just channel.
challenge.
Don't challenge them,
I'm sorry, that's true. They're gonna send us to 4chan and be like,
especially when I'm not a
"Dude,
part of
the
this
sound waves in
podcast.
this area are bouncing off, and we
I'm
found out
just
they're
a
in this."
guest. I don't want to be hooked up with y'all when someone tries to find y'all.
What do you mean a guest? You're an applicant.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
You're
so-
the phantom fourth member.
I am the fourth member, confirmed.
exactly the Phantom member. And yeah. So we
Your commissions.
yeah, I'm doing a commission for him because he brought his I was in community college and he brought in his big collection of Pokemon because we were talking about the new Pokemon game that was coming out around that time, which was I think it was what was it? I'm trying to remember. It wasn't Gen 7. It was Gen 7 to come out when I was
Right.
still I think we were talking about leaks for Gen 8.
Oh,
Yeah, either Ultra
yeah,
Sun,
just let
Ultra
him
Moon.
finish. It'll look better.
Regardless, we were talking about Pokemon, and he brought in his binder the next day, and I was looking through it. And his collection was absolutely fucking immaculate. Like it's the only other Pokemon collection I've seen on scale with my brothers. My brother's got like
High
4
praise.
binders. full
Please don't
of
say
baggies
his
of-
name, Evan.
I won't. I'm sorry. Which is why we're not
I
gonna
have to
mention
make
him anymore
sure.
right now. But yeah. So then, what this guy does is I get to the page and he has the full art for the Mega Steelix EX, and I'm like, dude,
Oh, is that where you
I'm
got
like,
yours?
oh my god, yes, I got mine by doing a commission for him. And what he wanted me to do, I believe I ended up actually getting 2 cards from. I forget what the second one was. I think the second one I ended up giving to my brother as like a gift. I thought he just straight up paid me for this one. And what happened was but the main was he wanted a shiny Greninja drawing, so I drew him a nice little shiny Greninja on a lily pad. In exchange, he gave me that card. It was fair because like the card was only worth like $10, $11. So it was like it was a nice simple $10 commission. It wasn't anything too crazy. I lined it, shaded it, put a little bit of color into it because I had a colored pencil, for like the tongue and stuff like that. It was like super easy. I gave it some sparkles, and then I think I just normal shaded in the lily pad. I wanted him to stand out. Regardless, and then he gives me that, and I was like, oh, and like now I'm like so fucking close to having all the Steelix cards that ever like. Oh, at least
Every
some of the big
Steelix to
fancy.
exist.
Well, not every Steelix. There's some that I'm never gonna get because there's one. I would love to get this, but there's a is either a shiny or gold Steelix from like fucking Neo Destiny.
Oh god.
That card is worth thousands.
Oh.
Yeah, well, no, not thousands. Thousands is a bit much. Sorry, like a good couple hundred. And then there's one of them that is a rare holographic Steelix on an e-reader card.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, oh, you've never heard of the e-reader cards, have you?
Oh god, we're gonna get into this now.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
don't
I'm gonna.
go on another tangent.
Well, it's about fucking Pokemon, Austin. That's what
Yeah,
we're
but
here
Evan,
for.
we're reaching the 2 hour mark.
Exactly. No, exactly. Which is why I'm going to be quick about this one. Yeah. So one of the earlier sets for Pokemon, they all had weird, wonky designs. Here, I'll send you some of the designs of the cards while I'm talking. They were all designed where they had like big, large, yellow, kind of like scanner bar things. And they were designed because there was a thing that you'd have that you'd plug into the back of a copy of either Pokemon. You can plug it into a Pokemon Stadium cartridge, or you could plug it into I suppose you'd use that just to play Pokemon on like the big screen. But you could also you'd plug this into like a game, one of the games, I forget which one, and you take this card and you'd like a whoop, and it would give you like a free Pokemon or give you like free items. But the problem is you had to shove this thing through an e-reader, which
Oh,
means
this probably for this is Gen 2, right?
yeah, it was Gen 2. Give me a second.
Yeah, this has gotta be on the old Game Boy.
It's all on old ass Game Boys. There's some mint cards here. I'll just send you the picture of this like PSA.
A PSA.
Yeah, PSA rated card. At least I think it's PSA rated card. Just to give you an idea of what the fuck it looks like. Because then so right here in the chat, I'm sending it to you. Anyone else wants to Google it? They're like some of the sets were like Expedition, but you can just look up Pokemon e-reader cards. They look real weird. Because they're all meant to go with this e-reader card thing. It was mainly just stuff for Japan. It did eventually get released over in the US. My brother actually has a couple, nothing on the rare side, just like a bunch of bulk stuff. And they're all beating the shit out of because these cards are hard to find because, at least in good condition, because if they are found, the entire sections that are scanned with e-readers are usually mangled to shit because, kids took the cards and shoved them through hard plastic over and over again to get free shit
beautiful.
from it. Exactly. Because you could scan each card a day and they'd give you like free. The first time I think they'd give you like a free Pokemon that you can pick up from somewhere, and otherwise they just give you like free items. You just talk to the guy.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, so finding those ones are really hard, and Steelix has 2 of them.
Action replays?
Wait, what'd you say? Action replays? Yes, I do.
Action replays, yeah.
I do remember action replays. Game Sharks, action replays, Game Genies. Shit was beautiful.
I did not know where to find Game Sharks as a child. I was like, what is Game Sharks?
So someone had an action replay, and I got like a level 100 Zekrom out of it.
Nice. Yeah, action replays are actually one of the bigger ways that people get fake shinies. It's like because you could literally just look up shiny Pokemon and it would just give you a free shiny Pokemon.
Oh god.
Yeah, that is if you wanted to be a criminal. All you people being criminals at Machamps.com getting free shinies, stop it. You wouldn't download a car, would you?
Yes.
I don't think you would. That's fair.
I can't believe that's how you decide to end the episode. Now that we're about 2 hours, Dan, did you want to? Actually, before we end, Austin, did you want to say anything to the crowd, to our listeners?
Like one
Pokemon is
last minute.
great. Get Legends Arceus when it comes out.
Get Legends Arceus when it comes. We will.
Just get
I will spend
the-
money.
Legends Arceus?
Yeah, it's the Breath of the Wild looking
I've
one.
been confused this whole fucking episode.
It's
That's
okay.
why I'm here, so you have a third member to talk about Pokemon.
Exactly.
The Phantom Force member, thank you.
You're welcome.
Dan, did you want to close it since it was your episode intro?
Sure. I can
Did
try to do that.
Did I can hear
Yeah.
clicking. You're fucking playing games.
Nice.
No,
I
can
see
I
you're
can
on
stop.
League.
Shut up.
Ooh. Oh, we're getting ready for later. Nice.
No. So, thank you for watching the Dumb Bum podcast. If you would like to watch our previous episodes, you can find us on Spotify and other podcasting mediums.
Oh, we're on YouTube.
Ooh. I
Yeah,
feel
sure.
we're on YouTube now. Oh no, I do remember because last episode I screamed at what's her face to demonetize us. That's right.
Oh yeah, you screamed at Susan Wojcicki to demonetize us.
You hear that,
Why would
Susan?
you do that?
My friend's still honest. I'm not joking. I'm not joking around, you motherfucker.
Evan, do you want to give your traditional kiss to the boys before we leave?
No, that's not a tradition. What the fuck? I did it once.
You always leave off with a kiss to the viewers.
What? What the fuck? When
You have
am I?
been.
Well, no, I'm gonna blue ball him tonight. Actually, then. Fuck you guys.
Thanks for listening. Bye.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.